Yes, the boy stepped in the fountain of youth, and now I'm about to travel up to the mountain of truth. So with some rust, listen to the story they tell about some earth and how in the end won't prevail. For me, the journey to document Dustin's work. See some zebra laugh a little, get in tune with the earth. Journey of a student trying to get his PhD. Who's got more face than character made by Stanley. This is Namibia through my eyes, an experience that they can never deny.
Hello, welcome to whatever this is, a vlog, poor quality YouTube videos, a docu-series, whatever you want to call it. Personally, I think I'm just going to call it Namibia Through My Eyes. To sort of give a background on why I'm here in Namibia, I will start my PhD at Caltech in this upcoming fall, and one of my advisors, Dr. John Grotzinger, asked me if I wanted to join one of his current PhD students, Dustin Morris, on his field season to Namibia. So for 2 months, we will be spending most of our time in an area called the Naukluft Mountains, trying to understand the rocks there and how they relate to interpretations about a period in Earth history called snowball Earth. Now, I'll probably have Dustin explain what that is and what that means and talk about that more, but for now we'll leave it at that. I'm currently already in Namibia, in the capital of Windhoek, so getting the sights and sounds of what it's like to be here. But I think now I will send you on a short little montage through my travels from Houston, so enjoy. Flight 1, Houston, Texas. 2, Frankfurt, Germany. Funny story. So I get off the plane and I see these two blonde ladies standing next to each other and they're talking. And I'm like, wow, I'm really in Germany. But then as I walk closer to them, I'm like, oh, they're speaking English. And as I get even closer, I'm like, they're speaking English like Americans. And then I get all the way up to them
And this girl has the Austin Whole Foods bag. Man, you can never leave Texas. Plane recap. Flight was long, pretty good. I slept only like 2 hours or 3 hours, but I woke up at 8:30 Germany time, which is also the same as Namibia time. And I thought, well, I'm really good at staying up. People know, anyone who knows me knows I don't care about sleep. I don't let sleep control me. So I think I should be alright. I'll just stay up all day and then sleep at night. That's my plan. But on the ride, I read The Fall by Albert Camus. It was very good. Well, I didn't read all of it. I'm 2 chapters through. Very good so far. Guess it won a Nobel Prize, so that makes sense. I also watched the Bo Burnham special Inside for maybe the 15th time. I'm a bit obsessed. Listened to some music. New Brockhampton. Very good. I'm enjoying it. Other things that I do. It's beautiful. This airport, German airports are very nice. So that's cool. Anyway, now I gotta go find Dustin. I just realized I haven't explained what I'm doing, but I'll do that later. Fun fact, Anschlussflüge means connecting flight in German, which makes perfect sense because Anschluss means connecting. But when you slept 3 hours in 2 days and you've been listening to a bunch of World War II podcasts, you have a mini panic attack when you see the word Anschluss. So, for about 3 seconds, my foggy brain thought we were in World War II again. But we're not. All clear. only thing is I think we got to name the truck.
Oh.
I usually name cars, so
I'm bad at coming up with names, but I'm game for whatever you got.
I haven't thought about it at all yet, but this truck is worthy of a name, I think.
It will earn one.
Yeah, with time. That's what it is. Like, no, she like makes jokes throughout the show about people thinking she did it, which is not something you do when your husband gets murdered, right?
Oh, wow, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Okay.
I just decided that I'm gonna make an intro verse to this thing, so I've got like a few hours to do that now. We're about to leave Windhoek for the field to be in the Naukluft Mountains tomorrow morning, so I gotta find a beat, some free beat on YouTube, write a verse, rap it. So whatever you heard is the introduction. Don't hate on me, I did that in like a couple hours, so I just felt like this thing, whatever it is, should have a rap verse, as everything I think in life should, everything worthwhile at least. So, cool, rap verse, I'm getting to work now. A short aside, I don't really know how exactly to express this, but this is actually my return to the African continent. I was born in Nigeria, and I haven't been back since I was about 2.5 years old, and so it's been roughly 18 years since I've been to Africa, and you know, this isn't where I pictured coming when I thought about coming back to Africa. And I guess for me, I personally always felt like I never had a home or a place to be where I'm from. And I know it's not it's a particularly common thing for immigrant kids, especially those who've moved around a bit, like myself. And I guess in a weird way, not even going back to the place where I'm originally from in Africa is somehow comforting. I don't know why. It feels as though it's symbolic, maybe defining in some way. My home is sort of the journey of it all, I think. I think journeying is sort of where I'm at my best. The journey and the striving for more, for questions, looking in the dark, looking for something new, internally and externally. I think that is something that I believe defines me, or at least I want to believe it does. This is very important. I've always wanted to do this by one of these. Quick question. If the juice is temporary and the sauce lasts a lifetime, is the syrup multiple generations? I think so. I'm trying to be the syrup. Like Martin Luther King, he's the syrup. Today's the day. Past couple days, yesterday and the day before, we've just been packing and shopping, really, getting ready to head out into the mountains. Day before yesterday, we came in, we flew in, we were pretty tired, honestly, but we went to the Namibian Geologic Survey to pick up some field equipment, just cooking utensils, pots, pans, that sort of stuff. Everyone there was really nice. Thank you to all of them, in case any of them see this, helped us get our stuff. And yesterday, did the rest of our shopping. Pretty much all we did was spend like 7,000 Namibian in food. Crazy. Tentative truck name, Wario. Wario, guide us into the desert. No longer am I reliant on, oh, shit.
Whoa.
That looks nice. Wow, I did not look to the right. Interest in, like, the climate aspect of things.
Yeah, it's a cool way to apply Earth history stuff. A way to make it somewhat relevant. The structure is a bit harder. I think a lot of the traditional reason you would care about structure is figuring out the subsurface structure to find oil, essentially.
Yeah.
But when you're not looking for resources in the subsurface, it's mostly just like, well, what's on top of what? How fucked up is it? What direction was deformation? You really don't have to be that precise for a lot of that. There were some mistakes I made of, like cleavage, taking cleavage measurements.
Yeah.
I did not take many because I didn't quite understand how important they were. So that's something we're going to be doing this time.
On both sides.
Like Redney said, one side says, y'all go to hell. The other side says, if I believed in God, I'd send you there.
One side said. What the fuck?
Bastards.
Yo. No way, man. I cannot believe this is real.
Oh, we haven't had any people up here in a while.
That's insane. I cannot believe what my eyes. To slow his tachycardia. Bar. Well. That's beautiful.
see.
Trying to become a lich.
There you go. He was dead. Now he's alive. And he's a wizard. Sounds like someone I know. His name is Jesus. He did magic tricks. He died. Rose again.
Yeah?
Come on.
Not wrong, not wrong.
Jesus. He's an undead wizard. You heard it here first.
Dude, that can be your D&D character. Jesus the undead wizard.
Day 0 in the Naukluft Mountains. Besides what I showed, what else? Saw Kudo. That was really cool. A jackal. A bunch of bats live right next to us. That's sick. Hopefully one bites me, I can become Batman. Wouldn't that be a way to come back to society? It's like a real Batman. Anyway. I'm excited. Really cool. Like living out here. We'll see how I sleep. Bunch of noises. Smells like shit right now, and I think that's because there's tons of shit outside. But, yeah. Don't have too much more. The stars. Wow. It's like 1 a.m. and I just went outside to look at the stars, and they were beautiful before, but it was only like 8:30 when I went to bed. I was exhausted. Probably sounded super dead. But I just looked outside and there's no moon right now, and you can see stars everywhere in the whole night sky. The Milky Way crosses from horizon to horizon all the way. It's unbelievable. Genuinely amazed at the world and the sound of the night. The night out here is beautiful. Just like 3 hours I slept. I thought I just slept 10 hours. It felt amazing. So should probably sleep some more before we try to work tomorrow in the morning. There is definitely a jackal outside of here. If that makes sense? You're like saying thing. Well, it's like it's like it's like a language that I know the alphabet of.
Right.
Doesn't mean I know the words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're saying stuff that makes sense to me, but I'm like, I wouldn't have figured that out.
Yeah.
And like, there's so much information. Were you saying that you started this project your first year? Did you like have an idea that you were going to do this before, or
Not really. Essentially, I was talking about, when I was talking to John, like, before I started properly, I was like, ooh, maybe Mars stuff, maybe some field stuff, maybe, carbonate stuff. I was more interested in Mars stuff at the time. Then kind of did the Turks and Caicos trip the summer before I started. I came out of that being like, okay, I want to be primarily a field geologist. Yeah, it was like September, October, and talking to him. He was like, cool, I got this project out here in the Naukluft. You want to do it? Cool. So yeah, just then, yeah, end of first year that summer. Went out. Yeah, he had the field course started us off for the first like 2 weeks. And yeah, this was helpful, especially logistically understanding what was going on.
Oh, so you didn't have to like do as much.
Yeah. Roger was kind of the planner for that. He kind of ran it, along with Jason, the guy at the survey. We didn't get to meet, but he's cool. Yeah, they ran a lot of the logistics for it. Yeah, we ate well. Roger was our cook. He made like, yeah, big meals. And I ate a lot.
I haven't seen this much shit in my whole life. What the hell? Man, this looks like my high school graduation. Literally just him saying, every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Together we can end this. Hooty-hoo!
There's just one problem though.
What?
This whole time we've been looking on the ground for dolomite, but we never looked up for dolotite.
Day 1 recap. 4 words. Zebra, vertebrae, cool, rocks. If you want any more, too bad, that's all I'm giving.
In my head now, rain for a little bit, stay for a little bit, new, but now in my head now. That's what mama taught me, and I never let them tell me when they ain't in me in my head now. So I think I should do it fun, just. Got laid on, hit my lawyers for some paper. I'm afraid to speak my pains like you lucky where you at. You cool, but quit complaining about all that. Get the fuck in my ride. This beat is insane. Go ahead.
Dinner today, we've got mush. Yesterday, we had mush. Tomorrow, we've got mush. Bon appetit. To begin with, the perpetual laugh and the laughters had to teach me to see clearly within me and discover that at last I was not simple. Don't smile, that truth is not so basic as it seems. What we call basic truths are simply the ones we discover after all the others. Albert Camus. This one's good.
Okay.
John Grotzinger, John Eiler, and John Krasinski walk into a bar.
Okay.
John Krasinski says, "Wow, it's nice to meet two guys named John whose careers have been a bigger joke than mine."
Because I don't know who John Krasinski is.
Oh my God! Day 2 recap. We drove all day today, so we didn't really go hiking. It's like 8 hours of driving. We had to go all the way back to the capital and back because our inverter was dead, so we couldn't charge any of our tech. Weird feeling. We got back here and I felt like I was home, which is hilarious. Anyway, I think I just listened to Brockhampton all day, basically, so enjoyed that. I think I'll probably put a montage or something. Yeah, man. Alright. We out here. Naukluft Mountains. I wrote you a verse. This is for you. I was gonna come up with the beat, but forget it. The star's out, the sun is setting. It looks beautiful. Let's do it now. Alright. Enjoy. Cash ruled everything around me. So I found an escape to a land where there was no more debate or constant hate media bait. Let's make it great. It's crazy to me that for some of y'all, the sound of your own voice doesn't ever start to grate. When was the last time you had something useful to say? I ain't pointing fingers, just asking questions, the same ones I ask myself each day. A whole generation and most of us can't even begin to relate to the idea of peace or joy that comes from the sun's first rays. When's the last time you took a little time for yourself? Those are the last words that Mac ever got to say. Personally, I'm trying to live up to the mantle family placed on me. They call me Jay, the sauce that made the jollof rice go cray. Or so they say. I'm supposed to lead a generation. But what if that ain't me? Will it ever be okay for me to go my way? To do the science I dreamed of and search for meaning like Franklin back in his day? You know what, man? Is this relatable enough for y'all? I know you guys always want some, you're always talking about mental health. You want these are some mental health bars for you. I did it my way, the fly way, man. I hope you enjoy this. Like it or not, I'm here to stay, man.